Hey guys, welcome to this portion of Sit With Me. This is your belief segment. And we're going to get right into it. I don't want to waste any time. I have some questions, and these are the decks that were selected to answer them. So the first question I wanted to ask in this session with the divine, and I want to sage first, just to switch up the energy, because I'm always calling on ancestors or ascended masters or deities. I want to just clear the energy. I'm calling in the divine. I'm calling in God, the creator, the most high, the energy known as source. I ask that you come through clearly, giving me answers that I need and that will assist us in moving forward into 2024. Okay. Alrighty. So, my first question is not even a question. I'm just asking for a general overview of things now, because things have been looking real crazy, like with Israel and, Palestinians at war. It's just heartbreaking to watch the casualties. It upsets me. I'm from a country that always chooses a side, where I feel like this is not a game. It's not like we support this team, we support that team. This is people's lives hanging, and the people making the decisions aren't the ones on the battlefield. And so I just really want to know, how God sees things now. What is the general overview of how things are right now? So we have the Ace of Coins reversed, Six of Cups, Judgment reversed, or the Mizan, Three of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Swords reversed. Wow. Okay. So what I'm getting, general overview of things in the state of the world right now, is that a lot of the things that are coming to head now are old. Things that have been going on for a very long time. There's this fight over prosperity, over money, opportunities to make money, countries that are prosperous over the others, some countries feeling like another country stole from them and robbed them of their resources and riches. Whatever the case may be, this has been going on for a very long time, for centuries almost, some of these issues. There's been a lot of poor judgment in decision making, especially when it comes to unifying, like even the United Nations. It's almost like the divine is saying they're not even doing what they were brought together to do. It's like a friendship circle that is just not really friends. People trying to pretend to be friends, but that's not going to work. With the Ten of Swords here reversed, I feel like a devastating situation that can be healed from. Look, this looks like a war grounds. A devastating situation that there can be a healing process from, but everybody feels betrayed. The general overview of things right now is that everyone is going through issues where they are feeling as if someone has taken from them, as if someone has copied, stolen, just done backhanded stuff, and shown that they are not true friends. And this has been ongoing, but something that I feel like has been constantly overlooked. It's like, yeah, this person ain't my real friend, but I need them. for certain things. And that's why these false bonds have been maintained, but now they're starting to come to a head because, anything done in the dark eventually comes to the light. And that's what's happening now. All of these beefs and issues that have been going on for centuries are now rising to the surface. So my next question was, where are we headed? I use a whole different deck for that one. Where are we headed going into 2024? With the way things are now, where are we headed? The world. So we have 9 of Cups, happiness. Well, that gives us hope, doesn't it? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So it does feel like everything that's happening now needs to happen. The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Discs, the Matriarch reversed. You have the Hanged Man reversed. And the Chariot. Wow, so these things are coming in quick. So where are we headed now? Well, it looks like there are possibilities for wish fulfillment, for karmic clearing, and stuff like that moving into 2024. Many people may find that they've cleared karma this year. They've completed cycles this year. They're moving into their happiness. They're getting their wish fulfillment coming in. And then there's others who still need to work on what I feel is a mindset of lack. With this Queen of Pentacles reversed, it still feels like there's going to be energies that still feel they don't have enough, that still feel lack. And no matter how they try to see it from other perspectives, they're just like, it's just someone who I feel like is just stuck seeing something one way. So there will be those who have cleared karma who are going to move into their wish fulfillment vibration. And then there's going to be those who are still going to find that they're not moving forward the way they want to. They're not prospering the way they want to because they need to change the way they view prosperity and finances. With the Chariot here, many opportunities are coming in very quickly. In fact, these energies are in the manifestation stages right now. So if you have not been, doing the work necessary to clear your karma, to get your mindset in check and all that stuff, then you might find slow movement. Now, what this means for the entire world where we're headed into a time where there can be peace. There can be karmic clearing from things that have followed us through lifetimes and centuries and decades. But there has to be a perspective shift. There can be no one who feels like they're in power in the world. There can be no one power. There has to be a perspective shift. Even if there are figures in power, there needs to be more of a spiritual leadership, I feel. And that's where we're headed. A spiritual era is being ushered in, an era of happiness, an era of karmic clearing. Okay? So now this is where I move on to you guys. Lightworkers, what are your roles in all of this? So I wanted to make this a little bit more personalized. So this question, you can think of a number 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I will pull a card for each number, and that will give you an idea of the role you are meant to play in everything that is happening in the world today. All right, so if you were drawn to number 1, your role is to be a cathedral of light. You're going to be someone you're meant to change stubborn attitudes, bringing peace where people may have stayed stuck in anger, there's something creative about you as well. You're meant to be an artist of some kind, but you're also meant to play a role in getting stubborn energies to move. People that may have been stuck in thinking of something one way for a long time, you're meant to shift that thinking and get them to see things in a different light. Interesting. You're someone who can bring peace where there's chaos, and that's even between conflicting groups of people as well. All right, if you're drawn to number 2, your role is as a spirit guide. You are meant to spiritually guide people. You'll find yourself in a lot of philosophical discussions, constantly seeing signs and synchronicities, and you are constantly under supervision by your spirit guides. So you will never feel alone. But you are meant to spiritually guide people towards their guides, reconnecting them to their guides, bringing a balance between the masculine and the feminine. I feel like you're meant to be an inspiration of some sort. My 3s. The role you're meant to play is as an angelic realm. Someone who is able to open up the angelic realms to others. A team effort, charity, validation, and patience. You will find you get a lot of assistance from angelic realms and angelic energies. You're going to be playing a role as a team supporter. So you might find that you are needed in organizations, in corporations, in big businesses, and places that can use a team effort to shed light. You're going to be like an angel in people's lives. Maybe you work for an organization, or you have a business or something you're going to be doing that will help people. That will be like a charity. We'll give to them, maybe a social service type thing. But it will require patience. But you're going to really, really find that you are very much protected and being guided by the angelic realm. So you may see feathers a lot. Yeah. All right, my 4s, last but not least. What is the role you're meant to play in everything? Divine creation, acceptance, personal commitments, and euphoria. So my 4s, I do feel that you are also a creative person and thinker. But what I feel from you is that you are going to be someone, you're meant to be someone who sets an example. So for example, showing people that you accept others, or you accept yourself, or you accept aspects of people and things that most people would turn away from. You're going to show that you're someone who makes a commitment and they stick to it. You're just coming through as your role to play is to be the all around stand up, not perfect human, but like example of what being a humanitarian and a good person is. And through you doing that, you're not going to realize it, but you're going to be creating a following of people who want to live in the same light, the same energy. I see you also being very sensual, maybe a dancer and a seer. For some of you a seer, some of you dancer, maybe both. But these are the roles you're meant to play moving into 2024, or just as a light worker in general. So now I want to move on to my next question, which is, what challenges will you all face? What challenges will my light workers face? What will we face? We have 4 cards. We got 1, 2, 3, I feel like 4. Okay. So you have, if the world around you seems turbulent, stop. So One of the challenges may be trying to be still and go within when everything around you is chaotic. Yes, we're moving into some wild times, but your challenge will be being able to be still in spite of. Okay, let's see what other challenges there may be. It may not be that many, but that could be a difficult one. All right. We have the light in you can lead the way. So one of the challenges is going to be maintaining that light. If you keep yourself in the vibration of light and love, you will maneuver through this oncoming time right into that wish fulfillment and karma cleared energy. If you let your light get dimmed, if you stop knowing your worth and stop realizing how much you deserve the great blessings and things that are coming in for you, then you're going to find you will struggle. All right. What other challenges may my light workers face? It is time to move forward. All right. So another challenge may be leaving the past behind. Because as light workers, we are so compassionate. We're so loving. We don't like the idea of feeling like we're leaving anyone behind, especially when we're elevating and going on to greater things. We would love to be able to take everyone, but my dear light workers, everyone can't come with us. And that's something I had to learn to accept. So one of your challenges is going to be moving forward in spite of those that cannot move forward with you. And your last challenge, heal the past and fix tomorrow. It's really going to be healing those wounds from the past, from those you have to release and walk away from, the things, the people, environments, the places, the jobs, the mindsets that you have to let go of. Once you are able to heal these wounds, and that means going through whatever processes are necessary, you'll know because you'll be guided to the process that is best for you, then you'll be able to fix the problems of today. And those are the challenges that you may face. So let's move on. What help will you have access to? Was my next question. What help will Lightworkers have access to? What will help Lightworkers? In fact, I feel like that answer is in this deck. So I'm going to switch up. Yeah, see how quick that flipped out? That's one. Okay, what help will we have access to? Oh, wow. How interesting to get earthed in a question that has to do with the world. So the first thing, the help you'll have is in movement. Get out into the air, into the wind, whenever you're feeling stagnant. And the earth is going to give you a boost, okay? When you feel stuck and stagnant, your guides are going to help you to move forward. With the forest here in diversity, you're also going to find you're getting assistance in finding your soul tribe, where you may have felt like you stuck out, you didn't have a community, you were rejected, you're a loner, whatever the case may be. You're going to find that there's a diverse community of people on this planet. There are diverse communities of people, I meant to say. And your soul family is going to come in, and that's where you're going to get some assistance. And with Earth coming through, with Earth coming through, stating home. Well, Mama Earth is straight up letting you know you're getting help from Gaia. So whenever you feel you need a recharge or a reboot, go outside, put your feet in the dirt, hug a tree, go to the beach, put your feet in the sand, put your face in the ocean, taking a deep breath of forest air, pick up some leaves, connect to the planet. That is going to be a major resource you'll have access to is all of the gifts and blessings of Earth. And the last question I asked was, what will be blessings coming in as a result of the work Lightworkers will be doing? And we're going to go back to the number game. So think of number 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I'm going to let you know what blessing is coming in for you just because you're a light worker. So my ones, ride the wave. You got some things that may have felt like they weren't moving. They're going to start flowing. And don't question it. Don't force it. Don't push against it. Just ride the wave, okay? So a blessing coming in for you is that things that weren't flowing are going to begin to move. All right? Things that seemed like there weren't opportunities coming in, they're going to start flowing in. Okay? My 2s, you have magical map shifter. So one of the blessings coming in for you is that you're going to find that time is on your side. You're going to get blessed with the ability to slow down time, to work on yourself, to heal where you need to heal, and to transform yourself into who you are growing into based off of your experiences and the things you've gone through. I feel like you're getting a complete reboot and rebirth. That's going to be your blessing. My 2s. All right, my 3s. Your blessing. 1 ring circus, my 3s. Feels like there will be a lot of attention on you. The blessing that's coming in for you is recognition. Perhaps you have been overlooked a lot, not received your recognition for the things that you've done. But now, the blessing coming in for you is that you're going to get recognized. You're going to be like a star, the center of attention in some way, shape, or form. And that's going to be your blessing. Perhaps whatever it is you do as a light worker requires you to be recognized and at the center of attention. Okay, and my 4s, the blessing coming in for you. Balancing act. You're going to release a whole lot of things that burdened you. And I feel like moving forward, you're going to feel way lighter. Maybe you felt like you struggled to keep afloat. You struggled to balance things out. You struggle to receive what you feel like is fairness in your life. And you're about to get justice. Everything's going to balance out. But how that's going to happen is that things that are no longer serving a purpose in your life are going to gracefully fall away. You don't even have to do anything. They're just going to be removed from your life. Wow. What an amazing and beautiful reading. Thank you, God, for coming through so clearly and having a conversation with us today. I'll see y'all again in our next episode of Beliefs, Peace, Blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Bye.